Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. Positivity Shop, KC here. Um, you know, life is a body of work, right? But when you break it down into segments and look at it, it's an interesting ride. I was just reflecting this week with a few mentors and friends and new friends about my journey. And it's funny, in my 20s, man, I was flying. Life, the trajectory looked amazing. I'd gotten out. I'd been pretty lucky finding incredible jobs, incredible opportunities. So I was able to get some incredible experience early on, which kept that trajectory going up. Now, don't get me wrong. I still think the trajectory is going up. Um, it's just on pause right now as far as the business side goes, because now it's time for me to work on myself, um, or whatever God has in store. But it's amazing when you look at it. Um, like I said, man, when you're in the middle of the storm, it's as important to share your journey then as it is when you're on top. Um, I met with some incredible men yesterday, and like-minded men, like-minded individuals that are leaders, kings, and we're trying to find that next step collectively. We're all at a different impasse in our lives, and we're trying to find that next step. Um, because I truly believe when God calls you, whether or not you listen, He's going to get your attention. And I know God has called me for many things bigger and better than what I could dream of. The challenge becomes how to make that come to fruition, right? It's different for everyone. If you sell toothpicks and that's what God calls you for, then you go out and sell toothpicks. But what God's calling me for, I know is bigger than most people who are trying to guide me can fathom, right? So there's really no one to emulate. You just have to trust the process and build. And it's powerful. So in the middle of the turmoil, in the middle of the pain, in the middle of the suffering, because life is not ideal at all right now. Money is low, resources are low. I'm down to one vehicle, and I say that with my fingers crossed because this vehicle even needs work, but my other vehicle is completely done. So, here we are trying to manage and maneuver with children in sports at two different locations. How are we going to get one to the other, and how are we going to get home and quickly enough to pick her up and go this way, and how are we going to get them to and from practice all the time, and just things like that. The normal people, they're bus situations and things like that. That's not the end of the world. It's just an inconvenience that we never had before, right? And it's a challenge. Um, so while things are happening, the hardest part is keeping your mindset right. Had another great friend reach out to me yesterday, a man that I admired greatly, and we were chatting about messages that come out, in social media and things like that. Um, One of the differentiators, and I keep harping on this, the reason that I'm different is because I have the ability to be transparent when things aren't going so well. So as my one of my new friends put it, I keep it real at all times, right? I keep it 100. If times are shitty, you're going to hear about it. If times are great, you're going to hear about it. But it's not about, staying up here when things are wonderful and getting down here when they're not. You try to stay somewhere in the middle, right? And that's when you throw ego aside, right? I had to have the courage to ask for help because things aren't that good. But on the flip side, I've been able to help others when times were really good. And I don't talk about that because it's not about me. I know the pain. So when I see someone suffering and I'm in position, I help with no fanfare, no rah-rah speeches, none of that stuff, right? Because that's not what it's about. If a person's in need, you help them. When you serve, that's what you do. So anyway, it's Friday, man. It's a great day to purchase a book. Hit me up, right? I haven't peaked yet. Book number 1 hasn't peaked yet. There's still a lot of you guys that haven't received that medicine. I'm getting rave reviews for this book. People are saying how impactful it is, how great it is for them. And I want to get it to all of you and to all of your loved ones. So reach out. Hey, it's not a problem for me to go ahead and pull the trigger on another 50 pack of these books, right? I'm down to my final 6 right now that I have on, on me, if you will, or in stock. But that's not a problem. I can have another 50 books by the end of next week. So if you want to pre-order, hit me up. $28. You know what it is. My brother's not working right now, so hey, you want to help me out? That's a good way to start. Go ahead and buy 10 of them. Buy 20. 10's the record right now. So if someone wants to buy 20, let's do it. I'm here for you. All right.